Okay, this is Country Hair for Impact Dance 2010 competition season. We're going to do the long hairstyle, starting with the braid. Do you have a comb? Okay, so first spray it so it's nice and smooth and there's no wispies. And then taking a comb, make a square so it's nice and even. Pretty much from eyebrow to eyebrow is what you're going to do, and then go ahead and take the rest. And you can just put it in a pony to get it out of the way. So the square is nice and straight. Make your part so you don't have just a jagged line. Nice and straight, eyebrow to eyebrow, and then you're going to begin your braid. The braid is going to go from one side to the other. It won't go back. It's going from on the front of the head, right across. So start your braid. And this works, we've been doing it on people with bangs and it's been working. Just make your braid nice and tight. Use hairspray as you need it, and you can get those bangs in there. It's not a huge amount to braid, so far it's worked with everyone. And then when you're done with the braid, it's not super long. Just go ahead and do a little bit more and bring it down. Then taking a couple bobby pins, pin the hair. Depending on the thickness, you only need like 2 or 3.
Hopefully by tomorrow, but I don't know. Margaret's kind of behind on her concert.
And then when you go back, go ahead and spray it. Then what I'm doing is I'm giving it a little bit of a back comb. You want some height on here so it's not slicked against their head. So what I do, come around back, I just kind of part it along the back, section it off, and then spray it. And then once you've sprayed it, just back comb it a little bit. And if you use like a fine tooth comb, it actually works a little better. I'm not gonna laugh. And then if you want to do another section, that's perfect. I do 2. If your daughter has very thick hair, do even 3 or 4. You want to give it some definite volume. And then what happens is you have that little piece around the front. So take that piece. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about the ratting. Because what you're going to do is, and you don't have to break your child's hair. You don't have to kill it. But then you're going to take this and just spray it and smooth this top layer over that. Now, taking your hairspray, I usually spray the side. It's just take the side.
Just me, don't worry.
And then bring it around to the front. And then go back through and smooth. If you need to pin any little pieces right here, feel free. And you might need to pin these little underneath parts. Do you have a bobby pin? Just make sure when you're doing this that the pin matches the hair color. You don't want to put a blonde bobby in someone who has dark hair. So it's nice and smooth. Go back through, pin it as much as you need. And then put it right under her ear. Using a matching hair tie. Make sure it's nice and tight. Now I would probably go back and pin this little piece. Or you could also, after you're done, if you feel like your poof isn't enough, you could pick some pieces up. And I didn't like that one piece, so I'm just going to redo it. Make sure it's nice and tight again. And then when you're all done, make sure that this is up. Go back through, spray any extra pieces. And the last thing we're going to do, taking a piece of hair, usually you got to take a longer piece. Take a piece of hair and you're going to wrap it around. You can wrap it as many times as it needs to cover the rubber band. We're using an orange bobby, even though we normally would not do this, or a yellow one. But just do a dark bobby pin, and you might have to do more than one. And see, this doesn't match her hair, where if you put in a color that matches, it would. That's why it's important it matches their hair, because you can't see a bobby pin on stage if it matches the color. So this is basically the finished hair. Of course, this is wrong, but this is the finished hair. If your daughter has curly hair, this pony right here must be straight. This is a smooth, straight pony. And again, this bobby pin color is wrong. If it was a dark bobby pin, you wouldn't notice. Go back through, spray it so it's nice and stiff. And this is the finished hair. Also, they sell ponytail covers that are pieces of hair that match. They sell them at Ulta. They're $8. They have a lot of different colors. That's probably one of the easiest things. Otherwise, just go ahead and bobby pin. And then you'll finish with the 2 clips. Paige, can I see your clips? Or grab them again. We'll put them back in. And the clips are pretty much an accessory, so don't worry about just digging them in. Just make sure they're in pretty much where the bobby pins are. This is company hair finish for 2010.